Hey everyone, it's Jacob here back in with another video. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing my Wiggles DVD collection, like all the DVDs I have of the Wiggles. So I've done Wiggles DVD collection videos before, at least like 2 or 3 times before, but I looked and it's been like a year since the last time I did a Wiggles DVD collection video, so I figured I'd do another one, like a 2024 update Wiggles DVD collection video, if you will. So yeah. I've tried to like sort these the best I can, like by like earliest to latest like release, but I didn't really want, yeah, that's how I did this. Yeah, I didn't really want to like go through and like sort each one, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna start with these ones I have in these like paper cases. I don't have like the actual cases for anymore. These ones I haven't sorted or anything, so. But the ones in the actual cases I have sorted at least a little bit. But yeah, anyways, you probably don't care about me sorting them, but yeah, I just like to sort them. Yeah, anyways, I don't have anything else to say, so let's get started. So, the first one I have here, this first paper case one is Splish Splash Big Red Boat. This is one of my favorites. I think it's a really great one. Splish Splash Big Red Boat right there is the disc. Of course, has the Big Red Boat. It's like the introduction of Big Red Boat. There's the Big Red Boat song that goes, Big Red Boat, stay afloat, cruising the ocean blue. So, yeah. Then we have a classic one here. This one is Wiggly Wiggly World, or It's a Wiggly Wiggly World, if you want to call it. Yeah, pretty classic one right there. So yeah, this was This is a Wiggles video that was made during the Wiggles TV series too. So yeah, like the second Wiggles TV series basically. The Wiggles used to call their DVDs like videos, so that's what I'm gonna call them throughout the video, because the Wiggles DVDs are usually called videos, so yeah, that's probably what I'll call them throughout the video. But yeah, that's Wiggly Wiggly World, pretty classic one. I quite like that one. Next up, we have the next one is Wiggle Around the Clock. There's the disc right there. This one isn't my favorite, but it's pretty good. Yeah, Wiggle Around the Clock right there. Yeah, that's it. This next one is a concert DVD from the Sam era, if you will. This is Big Show right there. Yeah, pretty good one. Not my favorite concert DVD that they made, but pretty good one. Yeah. So basically, I probably should have said this before I started showing SUVs, but basically the Wiggles are divided into like different eras. There's the original era with like Greg, Murray, Jeff, and Anthony, and then Greg left the Wiggles in 2006. The Wiggles started in 1991, and then Greg left the Wiggles in like 2006 due to a sickness called orthostatic intolerance. So he was basically forcibly due to that illness, and he was replaced by Sam. And so there's a Sam era from the Wiggles, which was basically from like 2007 to 2011. And then in 2012, Greg came back because he got better and stuff, but that didn't last for very long, because then at the end of 2012, Greg, Murray, and Jeff all left because they all went to like retire and stuff. And then they were replaced by Emma, Simon, and Lockie, respectively. And that was basically like the Emma era, because then Emma left at one point and she was replaced by Sahai. And then the Wiggles like expanded to 8 Wiggles, and there's like 4 primary Wiggles and 4 supporting Wiggles, basically. And yeah, so yeah, it's all different eras of the Wiggles. But yeah, anyways, next we have is another one from the original era of the Wiggles, with Greg, Murray, Jeff, and Anthony. Obviously, I kind of have to explain that because there's no picture on this disc. It's actually a burned disc, as you can see. It says Wiggles Live Hot Potatoes. It's not a concert DVD. It's probably my favorite Wiggles concert DVD, actually. So yeah. I think my brother burned this DVD for me one time, if I remember correctly, but it like has all the menus and everything and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. And then we have yet another original era concert DVD. This one's Wiggle Dancing Live in the USA. I quite like this concert DVD, but not as much as Live Hot Potatoes, but it's a pretty classic installed concert DVD for me. So yeah. And this is like right before Greg left, so when Sam joined, they did a very similar concert DVD to this, but the one with Sam was called like Wiggle Dancing Live in Concert, I think, instead of Live in the USA. I don't have that one, but yeah. Then we have the Wiggles Space Dancing. This one is pretty unique. This one was the one they did like pretty much entirely animated. There was like little live action parts at like the beginning and end of it, but it was mostly animated. So yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty unique. And yeah. pretty good. Oops, I dropped it. Anyways, yeah, pretty good. Space Dancer was my favorite Wiggles video, or DVD, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good. And then this is the last Wiggles DVD that I have in a paper case here. This is Santa's Rockin'. It's one of the Wiggles Christmas videos. Yeah, pretty good one. Not my favorite Wiggles Christmas video, but pretty good. I do really like the bloopers that are in like the credits in this Wiggles video. Like Anthony keeps saying his name weird and everyone laughs at him. He keeps saying like, "I'm Anthony," and yeah, it's just really funny. I like the bloopers in this one. So yeah, those are all the ones in paper cases. Now I'll show all the ones I have in like just the regular cases, like the actual cases. So yeah. So first off, this is one of the oldest Wiggles CDs I have. This is the Wiggles Wiggle Times, has 16 wiggly googly songs. It's a very classic one. I quite like this one. And yeah, it even has like a segment at the end of, like near the end of it, that has like a few songs from a Wiggles concert. It's like a little live in concert segment, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there's inside the disc, no answers or anything. So yeah, pretty classic one right there. And there's another one of the oldest ones. This one's called Wiggles Dance Parties. You can see at the top here it says from the Wiggles Classic Collection. Right there. 15 Jammin' Tunes, it says at the bottom at the front right there, right next to Dorothy the Dinosaur. So yeah, this is a pretty classic one as well. There's the inside of the disc, no inserts or anything this one either. It's an interesting green color, as you can see the case is an interesting green color. So yeah. Actually, this one, the title is changed of this, the title of this DVD was changed when they brought it to the US, because all Wiggles DVDs were originally released in Australia, because that's where Wiggles are from, and then they were brought to the US. So I think there was at least a couple of Wiggles DVDs that they like changed the titles of before they brought them to the US. So I think the original title of this DVD in Australia was like Big Red Car, I'm pretty sure, and then they changed it to Dance Party, obviously, here in the US. So yeah. Another example is the Wiggle Around the Clock DVD, one of the ones in the paper cases that I showed. The Wiggle Around the Clock DVD was originally called, in Australia, it was originally called It's Time to Wake Up Jeff. So yeah, that's another example there. So yeah. Next up I have, this is the Wiggles movie, basically. The Wiggles Magical Adventure, a Wiggly movie. Yeah, pretty classic movie right here. And yeah, pretty good. There's inside of the disc, no answer to anything. Yeah. As you can see, each of the discs actually say video running time. As you can see right here, it says video running time. For example, this one says 79 minutes. So yeah, it's like barely a movie. I don't think this is even like a theatrical movie. I think it was maybe like released in like select theaters as like limited thing in Australia. But yeah. I thought it was like, I remember seeing online at one point, like a while back, it was like teased that that they were gonna do like another like Wiggles movie, kind of like the one that just showed up like in the Emma era, but nothing ever came of that, I guess. Nothing ever came about of that, I guess, if you will. Anyways, next up we have the Wiggles You'll Be Wiggling. It's my favorite Wiggles Christmas DVD. So yeah, or Christmas video, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I really like You'll Be Wiggling. I think it's a great Wiggles video. There's the inside of the disc, no insert anything. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, quite like that one. Next up we have Here Comes the Big Red Car. This one's a very good one as well. I quite like this one. So yeah, pretty good one. There's the inside of the disc. No inserts anything. I'm pretty sure there's no inserts in any of these except for the newer DVDs. So yeah. Then we have Top of the Tops. This is a pretty classic one as well. This one had a lot of songs that had to do with like occupations, like jobs and stuff. Like for example, there's a song about doctors called Say All at the Doctors, or a song about like construction workers called the Bricklayer Song, or a song about firefighters called New York Firefighter, or a song about like produce workers called Lessing Fresh and Veggies, or like a song about a conductor called I Wave My Arms Swinging Baton. A song about dentists called Open Wide Looking at the Dentist. Yeah, etc. But yeah, it's pretty good songs on this one. Anything past the disc. This case is an interesting orange color, as you just saw. No one searched anything in that one either. So yeah, this one's one of the most classic Wiggles videos in my opinion. This is Wiggle Bay. I really like Wiggle Bay. I think it's a great one. So yeah, I like this one. There's inside with the disc. Right there. Then we have Wiggly Safari. This one with Steve Irwin and the whole Irwin family, actually. Steve Irwin, Bindi Irwin, and Terry Irwin. And then like a while after this Wiggly Safari DVD came out, the Irwins had another kid, Robert Irwin. And yeah, Steve Irwin is dead now, of course. Rip Steve Irwin, unfortunately. So yeah, I follow all the Irwins on Instagram. They're great people. They're a very wholesome family, I would say. So yeah, there's the inside of the disc. I feel like a lot of people in Australia actually are just like really wholesome. Like you don't really hear about a lot of like really bad things that happen in Australia. Like I feel like at least like the majority of people in Australia are just like really nice from what I've heard. Anyways, yeah. I think I showed the inside of the disc, right? If not, there it is again. I couldn't remember, I guess. Anyways, yeah, that was that. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'd want to live in Australia or anything. I've just heard that a lot of people in Australia are like really nice and stuff, but I don't think I want to live in Australia because I've heard that there's a lot of like bugs and stuff in Australia, and I do not like bugs. Like bugs are like one of my biggest fears. So yeah. So next up, there's another classic Wiggles one. This is Hoop-Dee-Doo, It's a Wiggly Party. 55 wiggly minutes, it says on top right there. So yeah, I quite like Hoop-Dee-Doo. It's a pretty good one. This one I actually remember having on VHS back in the day when I was younger, along with the Wiggles movie, like the Magical Adventure is what it's called. But anyways, so the disc is actually on the left in this one. The case is kind of like turned around here. Yeah, that's that. The disc holder isn't really very secure in this one because, yeah, I can hear it like rolling around there. I'll probably have to like swap around the paper thingy at some point so that the case isn't like reversed or anything like that. But yeah, anyways, that's that. And then this next one's called Wiggles Wiggly Playtime. This one's basically like a compilation of a few episodes of the second Wiggles TV series. So yeah, pretty good one. I always quite liked the Wiggles like TV series and stuff, especially the 4th and 5th TV series, The Wiggles Show. I quite liked those. So yeah, there's inside the disc. Pretty good one. Another green colored case. So yeah. Just bring these closer to me. There we are. So next up is another one of like the oldest Wiggles TVs. I think this is Yummy Yummy. This is a very classic one. This all talks about food and stuff. Pretty good one. So yeah, there's inside the disc. This one is a yellow case. Pretty unique. So yeah. That's a pretty good one. Then we have Lights, Camera, Action, 4 favorite TV episodes. You can see it says at the bottom right of the case there. This is another like episode compilation one of like a couple of Wiggles TV series, kind of like the Wiggly Playtime one I showed, but unlike Wiggly Playtime, which is just a compilation of episodes from just the second Wiggles TV series, this one has episodes from the second and third Wiggles TV series. So there's 2 episodes from the second TV series and 2 episodes from the third Wiggles TV series. So yeah, pretty good one. I quite like this one. So yeah. There's inside with the disc and message or anything. So yeah, that's that. Next up we have Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins. This one is a Wiggles video. Is basically made during the third Wiggles TV series, like the whole Lights, Camera, Action Wiggles series with like network Wiggles and stuff. Yeah, pretty good one. Basically, it has like all the songs from the Lights, Camera, Action Wiggles TV series, or the network Wiggles TV series, or what I want to call it. Yeah, there's inside the disc. Pretty good one. And fun fact: one of the gremlins and one of the gremlins in the video is actually Simon who would later go on to be the Red Wiggle after Murray retired. So yeah, that's Simon right there, the future Red Wiggle at the time that this DVD came out. So yeah. So next up we have Sailing Around the World. This one's basically a compilation of all the like Sailing Around the World, like Captain Feathersword segments in the Wiggles show, like the 4th and 5th Wiggles TV series. So yeah, pretty good one. There's the inside of the disc. This case is red, which I quite like because red's my favorite color. Red always has my favorite color. I've never really exactly known why. I've just always really liked red. Yeah, anyways, that's not about red being my favorite color, I guess. Yeah, anyways, I'm kind of rambling on here, but yeah, that's it. Sailing Around the World, pretty good one. So that's just all the like original era Wiggles DVDs. So now we will get to the Sam era. So starting off the Sam era, we have Hot Potatoes Best of Wiggles. This is one of my favorite Wiggles DVDs. It was made for the 20th anniversary of the Wiggles. It has the best Wiggles songs from the original and Sam eras, but this DVD was made during the same era, so that's why I'm like grouping it with the Sam era DVDs or videos, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, there's that. Here's the inside of the disc, and starting with the Sam era DVDs, there's like pictures on the side of the case and stuff like that, but I'm not going to show any of those like pictures or anything like that just to save time. But yeah, that's that. And the next Sam era DVD we have here is Big Birthday. This was another one that was made for the 20th anniversary of Wiggles, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Sam right there, by the way, the guy that replaced Greg. The Sam era I'm pretty nostalgic for. Obviously not as good as the original era with like Greg and stuff, but the Sam era I'm pretty nostalgic for because I pretty much grew up in the Sam era basically, mostly because Greg, of course, left the Wiggles in like 2006, and I was born in 2002, so when Greg left Wiggles, I was only like 4, turning 5. So yeah, I mainly like grew up with the Sam era, but I prefer the Greg era, or like the original era, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, there's inside the disc. Big Birthday is a pretty good one. Not my favorite one, but yeah, pretty good one. Then we have It's Always Christmas With You. This was the Christmas video that they made in the Sam era of the Wiggles. Pretty good one. Not as good as any of the Christmas videos that they made in the original Greg era. But yeah. There's the inside the disc. There's like a booklet insert thingy in here. I'm not going to show that just to save time. But yeah, that's that. So yeah. And this one actually included a 50-minute animated special of Dorothy the Dinosaur Meets Santa Claus. It's kind of like a like separate like bonus video in the special features there, or bonus content as it calls it. But yeah, Dorothy the Dinosaur Meets Santa Claus 50-minute animated special is pretty cool. Plus a holiday photo gallery, it says. There's like a photo gallery on like every single like Wiggles DVD or video, whatever I want to call them. It's basically just like a standard bonus feature on all the Wiggles videos. There's a photo gallery of like pictures from the video and stuff. Yeah, anyways, here's the next Sam era DVD. This is You Make Me Feel Like Dancing. This might actually be my favorite Sam era video. I think it's a very good video for the Sam era anyway. No, definitely not like on the same level as any of the like original Greg era videos. But yeah, anyways, there's the entire disc right there. Yeah, quite like Make Me Feel Like Dancing. I think it's a pretty good one. Alright, next up we have Let's Eat. This was a Wiggles video. It's all about food and stuff. It's basically like the Yummy Yummy of the Sam era, basically, is what I would call it. Yummy Yummy was one of the original Greg era videos that I showed, because like Yummy Yummy and Let's Eat are both about food, so that's why I said Let's Eat is kind of like the Yummy Yummy of the Sam era, because they're both similar, because they're both about food. But yeah, anyways, there's that. There's inside the disc. There's actually an insert in here that mentions Sprout Wiggly Waffle, which is like a little show that the Wiggles had on the like PBS Kids Sprout network back in the day. Sorry about my dog bark in the background, but yeah, as I was saying, this insert is like advertising the Sprout Wiggly Waffle show, which is like the PBS Kids Sprout show that the Wiggles had back in the day. I quite liked the show back in the day. I remember that show. I quite liked the PBS Kids Sprout channel as a whole. But yeah, anyways, there's that. Sorry about my dog like barking and whining in the background. There's probably somebody walking by outside or something. Yeah, anyways, oh, I just realized there's one like original Greg era DVD I forgot to show before I started showing Sam era DVDs. This one was Racing to the Rainbow, the very last Wiggles video that Greg was in before he left the Wiggles, and like before Sam joined and stuff. But yeah, Racing to the Rainbow was a pretty good one. Obviously, Racing to the Rainbow is a pretty special one because it's very last Wiggles video that Greg was in before he retired and was replaced with Sam. But yeah, pretty good one. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, that's that. There's another Sam era. Wiggles videos is getting strong. It says getting strong with the Wiggles, actually, is what it's called. This one's a pretty good one. Not my favorite, but pretty good. Basically, stuff the disc. There's no like booklet insert thing, and we have Pocoyo advertised right there. And you want to remember Pocoyo. I never really watched Pocoyo, but I used to babysit a little girl, and she really liked Pocoyo. Anyways, yeah, that's that. Just make sure the disc is straight and stuff. And insert, then they're good. So next up we have Ukulele Baby. This one's not the same era one, obviously. Pretty good one. Definitely not my favorite, but pretty good. So yeah. Yeah. There's the inside of the disc. No inserts or anything like that. But yeah, that's that. Then this next one's Pop Go the Wiggles. It's like a nursery rhyme theme video that they did. It's a pretty good one. So yeah. There's the inside of the disc. There's an insert here that advertises a couple other shows like Dino Dan and the Gruffalo. I never watched the Gruffalo, but I used to watch Dino Dan quite a bit. Anyone remember Dino Dan? It's a pretty good show. And they've made quite a few shows on like the Dino Dan University folks. There's like Dino Dan Trek's Adventures with like Dan's younger brother Trek, and then there's Dino Dana. I think there's another one coming out. I forgot what that one's called, but yeah. Anyways, this video isn't about Dino Dan. It's about the Wiggles. I'm really all too much about Dino Dan. But yeah, anyways, next up we have Hot Poppin' Popcorn. Is another one made in the same year, of course. This is a circus themed video, basically. Pretty good one, but again, not my favorite. Yeah. The majority of the Wiggle, or the majority of yeah, I meant to say that the majority of the Wiggles videos and in the same era, the majority of the Wiggles videos in the same era don't really like measure up to the same level as the original Greg era videos, in my opinion. The majority of them, anyway. Like they made me feel like dancing like almost comes close to like the level of the original Greg era videos, in my opinion. But yeah, anyways, there's the inside of the disc right there. So yeah. So next I'm going to show these two Wiggles videos that are in like a little small era when Greg came back to the Wiggles in 2012 after Sam left before Greg, Jeff, and Murray all retired. So this is Surfer Jeff. This is the first Wiggles video that was made after Greg rejoined the Wiggles, after he like got better and Sam left and stuff. Surfer Jeff I've always viewed as like kind of like a sequel to Wiggle Bay because it's just very similar to Wiggle Bay. So yeah, and it even has, I think, like one or two of the songs from Wiggle Bay in it. So yeah, pretty good one. And Simon, the guy that would later replace Murray as the Red Wiggle, just like how he was in Woohoo Wiggy Gremlins, one of the Gremlins, Simon is in this Wiggles video as well. He plays Gino the Genie in this Wiggles video. So yeah, pretty cool. There's the inside of the disc, no insert or anything. So yeah, that's that. Pretty good one. Okay, make sure the disc is straight again. And then this was the last Air Wiggles video that was made with Greg, Murray, and Jeff before they left the Wiggles. It's the Wiggles Celebration. This was the like final concert that they did on their final tour before Greg, Murray, and Jeff left the Wiggles. The farewell concert, if you will. Yeah, pretty good one. It's a special one, of course. Very special one because it was the last one that was the last Wiggles video that was ever made with Greg, Murray, and Jeff. So yeah. There's inside of the disc, or I also don't want to search anything, but there was an insert in there. There's a booklet thingy in there. It's like, it was again advertising Pocoyo, just like a couple other Wiggles videos that I've shown in this video. Anyways, that's that. I mean, Greg, Murray, and Jeff, they did make like little small cameos in like the Emma era of the Wiggles, like here and there, but this was the last video that they were like properly in. So yeah. Anyways, so then, of course, after Greg, Murray, and Jeff left the Wiggles, then we had the Emma era with Emma, Simon, and Lockie. I said Lackey at first, but his name's pronounced Lockie, I think. Anyways, I don't really have any videos from the Emma era of the Wiggles besides this one. This one's Apples and Bananas. yeah, I never cared about the Emma era that much, but I think I found this DVD randomly at Walmart one time when I was younger. And I was like, why not? I'll get that. So yeah. Um, yeah, this is apples and bananas. Obviously not as good as the Greg or Sam eras. But I guess it's fine. There's inside of the disc, and there's another booklet insert thing in there. I mean, to be honest, the Emma era of the Wiggles kind of has some nostalgia, somewhat some nostalgia for me now. Only because the newest era of the Wiggles with like Sahai and John, Lucia, and Katerina, it's just not really my thing at all. So because of that, it kind of makes me feel nostalgic for the Emma era. Because like compared to the newest era of the Wiggles, like the current era of the Wiggles, it's like just seems really good compared to that era, to be honest. And so yeah. So next up, this is actually technically another Emma era one I have. I just realized this is kind of another Emma era one, but this is Raw Fruit Salad, the Wiggles Greatest Hits. This Wiggles video was made for the 30th anniversary of the Wiggles. I heard it was coming out. I was like, wow, I gotta get that. The Greatest Hits? Are you kidding me? That's awesome. So yeah, so I mean, 30 years of the Wiggles, of course, is basically like the Hot Potato Best of the Wiggles video that I showed before the like 20th anniversary celebration thing, but this one is for the 30-year anniversary, of course. So yeah, there's the top of the disc. Don't touch anything. It has a song list in the case there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this has songs from the original era of the Wiggles, the Sam era, and the Emma era, but they kind of do the Sam era dirty in this video, in this Wiggles video, because there's only like 2 Sam era videos, and this, like, Getting Strong and Follow the Leader are the only Sam era songs included in this Wiggles video, so yeah, they don't really acknowledge the Sam era that much. But anyways, so I actually have one more Wiggles DVD era video I'm going to call it the show here. And this one's actually kind of from the current era of the Wiggles. You might be thinking, you just said you didn't like the current era of the Wiggles very much at all, so why do you have a video, a DVD or video, whatever you want to call it, from it? Well, the one I have is the Wiggles Fruit Salad Big Chill Live in Concert, and the reason I have this one was just because I thought it seemed kind of cool, because the Wiggles hadn't made like a concert DVD in like a while before this one came out, so yeah. And the cool thing about this is I actually got this one early before its official release date, because I heard that this was coming out and they like announced the release date before. I don't remember what the exact release date was for it, but then they delayed it. Then I looked on Amazon and it said it was available to buy, like not for pre-order, like as like just be able to like regularly buy. And I think it was going to be in my house in like a week, and it did get after I ordered it did get to my house in like a week. So I got like a couple weeks early before its official release date from Amazon, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool because the Wiggles hadn't made a concert DVD in a while before this DVD came out. But yeah, there's a disc right there, and there's a song list on the left, just like the Raw Fruit Salad Wiggles Greatest Hits video. And I recognize most of the songs on this DVD, the majority of them anyway. There was some like newer songs I didn't know very well at all. But anyways, yeah, there's that. That was that. And yeah, that was it. That was my whole Wiggles DVD collection. Of course, I enjoyed this video. I don't have anything else to say. Of course, please like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And of course, ring the bell so you know if I never post any new videos. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So of course, when you guys feel. Now, of course, see you next time. Peace.